Ghoul arrived on Netflix globally yesterday, Friday, August 24th. All 3 episodes are available to stream and download on Netflix, so fans are able to binge watch the series over the weekend if you are feeling brave. Ghoul comes from the makers of Insidious, Oscar-winning film Get Out, and the critically acclaimed Bollywood film Mudda Punjab. The horror series stars an all-Indian cast featuring Sacred Games actress Radhika Apte alongside Man of Kaul, Mahesh Barai, Mallar Gonka and Ratnabali Bhattacharjee. Is Ghoul based on a true story? Ghoul is not based on a true story. It is a fictional plot set in the near future according to the opening scene of the first episode. However, Ghoul takes a brave stance by setting itself in a vague dystopian future that bears resemblance to issues faced throughout the world today and in the past. Critics have hailed the show for tackling real-world concerns such as hypernationalism and sectarianism. Whether this was intended or not by the show's writer and director Patrick Graham explained in an interview with Vice, the primary goal of Ghoul as a story is first and foremost to provide entertainment, and that story is within the context of a dystopian future, and with a dystopian future there are certain boxes you have to tick, otherwise, it's not a dystopian future. I would hesitate to say that there is a very specific political statement. Whatever the audience wants to interpret, they are welcome to. How to watch Ghoul online. Ghoul was co-produced by Ivanhoe Pictures, Blumhouse Productions and Phantom Films. Blumhouse Productions were behind the Academy Award-winning film Get Out, which has a similar tone to Ghoul. Both used the genre of horror to address current issues that usually mainstream media reluctantly address or allude to. Ghoul is set in an unknown country where those who oppose the government are imprisoned in military detention centers. There they are interrogated, abused and sometimes beaten to death. A word heard throughout the show is traitor. However, Killian Kerwin from Ivanhoe Pictures, who helped produce the film, explained Ghoul is an Indian story. It's going to have a universal appeal. Ghoul has been a collaborative effort to tell a story that is rooted in India, in a manner that will appeal to audiences around the world. How many episodes are in Ghoul? It is not made abundantly clear, but it appears those being persecuted in particular are Muslims. Scenes refer to their holy book being burned alongside religious artifacts and belongings in the street. Men and intellectuals are arrested and taken away to be reconditioned, much like what happened during Stalin's Great Purge in the late 1930s. The military interrogators in the show are mostly Hindu and the terrorists in the facility are Muslim. Those working in the detention center are violent and abusive to the prisoners, with interrogation techniques often leading to the death of prisoners. In a post-Guantanamo Bay era, this raises questions about the practice of interrogation, corruption and military detention itself. India in the past has been plagued by tensions between the Hindu and the Muslim community, particularly in the 1990s, which saw the disastrous 1993 Bombay bombings leaving 900 people dead. Present-day India is a religiously diverse country and a secular state with no state religion. Where is Ghoul filmed? Where is it set? Ghoul is based on Arabic folklore which is referred to throughout each episode. Netflix explained, according to Arabic folklore, a ghoul is a demonic phantom or an evil spirit that blends in right with humans. The ghoul is flaccid and can take the shape of any human. It is also considered a fiendish jinn who dwells in your past guilt, feeds on it and makes you feel remorseful. A human can trade his her soul to call upon the ghoul. The ghoul originated in pre-Islamic Arabian religion, is associated with consuming human flesh. In episode 2, terrorist Ali Saeed al-Yaqub, Mahesh Barai, is heard repeatedly chanting a phrase in ancient Arabic translating to finish the task and make the sinner realize his guilt and eat his flesh. Ghoul is available to watch on Netflix now.